quality which Chelsea have and at their disposal, the players and they have on the pitch, I think at that point we knew that this game would go 95 minutes really. And you're playing the clock a little bit second half, and you get to 78 minutes, and you're thinking, can we hold on? I thought we defended heroically, and I thought we defended very, very well, really. And it is a shame that they got their nose in front, but overall, nothing but real admiration for my team, the way they played. Certainly, first half limited them really, and then 10 minutes, 15 minutes before the sending off were well in the ascendancy, and we missed a big chance with Cavallero when you're us really, then probably them chances against these sort of teams they need to go in, and then the sending off changes the game obviously.
As you say, was it that 1 minute where the whole game turned, the missed chance and the red card? And what did you think about the red card too?
I've not seen the red card again really. I've not looked at it. I've just left the change room, so I've not seen it. Look, it definitely changes the game because the game becomes a lot different for us. And where we was growing into the game, I felt we really got to grips with Chelsea, and then all of a sudden started to have some real cause them some real problems. And I think Anthony was probably at the forefront of that in the way he was playing, defended very well, but certainly was a real outlet for us. Of course, that did change the game.
It was a needless challenge, wasn't it? I mean, it was a bit reckless and unnecessary, but it was from where we were sitting anyway.
Yeah, maybe. Like I said, I've not seen it. Look, I want every single one of my players and my team to play right on the edge. I want them to be aggressive. I want to be competitive. And at times when you are on that line, that sometimes players and individuals may step over that. If that's the case today, then that's the way it is, and he will learn from that and understand. But like I said, without that being right on the edge, then certainly for us this year we're not going to be competitive. So disappointed because it was a sending off. It was probably a silly, needless tackle. But we go again and dust ourselves down and get ready now for United.
Cheers. Thanks for your time.
Next question, please.
Scott, did your players, I know you said you didn't see it, but do your players think that Azpilicueta made a bit of a meal of the challenge? Because it didn't seem to be a lot of contact.
Yeah, again, I'm not sure. I've not spoken to the players. Obviously, the reaction of my players, it seemed like as if they were in shock that the ref was going to give the red. But yeah, I honestly don't know, and I wouldn't want to comment because it wouldn't be fair of me to comment because I've not seen it to make that real judgment. So that's where that really is.
Scott, can I ask you about?
We move to a Monday piece.
Sorry, Scott, could I ask you about bodies for Wednesday? Obviously, I only named 8 subs today, and Bobby's now suspended. Anthony's going to be suspended. Would you be able to give an update on those who are injured, and how do you assess the situation?
Yeah, well, we are light. You can see that because obviously the subs today we didn't have enough players to obviously make the full quota to put on the bench today, and obviously the 2 boys, what you said, Bobby and obviously Anthony now. But like I said last week, really, we've been under it for the last 2 weeks. We've had a game this week which we weren't expecting, and when you're pushing players like we've had to push players this week in the sense of, I said after Tottenham, some players 1 day's training after being ill with COVID for 10 days. It was always going to be difficult for us, but this is where it is, and this is where we are at this present moment in time. So we'll be fine. We'll get in. We'll do our recoveries. We'll get our markers all done, and we'll come again with another fully committed performance on Wednesday.
Can I ask specifically about Terence Congolo, who wasn't involved today? Has he picked up a knock?
He picked up a knock in training. Yeah, he picked up a knock in training yesterday, and yeah, he'll be missing for a few weeks. To be fair.
And just finally on
last one before we move to Mondays, please, Peter.
Just on Kenny Teta, obviously he's had 3 games in a week now, and he came in today and coped very well. It was a very difficult challenge. How have you made of him since he's come back?
Yeah, I thought it's the best we've seen Kenny today. I thought he was very, very good. Been out for some time, but I thought everything about him today in his game was first class. Really, he's an attacking fullback, and at times in the first half we see that getting in the right areas with 11 men, and then in the second half very limited opportunities to get forward, and he has to go and defend and put in a shift for the team. And I thought defensively, he was very good as well. So look, he's been out for a long while, and we've asked him to play 2 games in a real short space of time. But that's where it is, and we're going to need him fully in the next few days as well.
Thanks, everybody. We're going to move on to a Monday section now. So